Welcome to Boozy Movies, where watching movies and making cocktails is what we do.
This is all news to me.
And look at it outside today. How could we be expected to go to school on a day like this? Instead, we're gonna stay inside and we're gonna make 2 cocktails for the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller skips school with his bestie and girlfriend to explore all the subtle activities the city of Chicago has to offer. In a day where time stands still, they visit a museum, the Sears Tower, dine at a fancy restaurant, attend a baseball game, and perform in a parade.
Our first cocktail is Life Moves Pretty Fast, because if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Really?
Our second cocktail is Save Ferris, based on the campaign put on by the town because they were worried about the beloved Ferris Bueller.
Time to jump into Dad's Ferrari and make Life Moves Pretty Fast.
For Life Moves Pretty Fast, you're going to need Campari, Fireball, cinnamon syrup, German Riesling, sweet, soda water, and an orange to peel.
In a mixing glass, combine 1.5 ounces Campari, 1/2 ounce Fireball whiskey, 1/2 ounce cinnamon syrup, add ice, and stir until chilled. Strain into a Collins glass with ice. Top with 2 ounces of German Riesling. And then 1 ounce of chilled sparkling water. Give it a slight stir to combine thoroughly, and lay in an orange twist on top.
And here we have Life Moves Pretty Fast.
It certainly does.
Yes, it looks fast.
Ooh, I'm gonna go for it.
Do it.
Pucker up, Buttercup.
Tasting notes here. Obviously, there's going to be quite a bit of bitterness from the Campari,
It's true.
but also lots of flavors of cinnamon from the Fireball and the cinnamon syrup, and also sweetness from all of those on top of the Riesling, which has a little bit of acidity.
Please, do not yank my cord on this.
In this cocktail, I think the soda water really adds a lot to it. Like as soon as we added that, I felt like
Anyone raised or lowered?
it just lifted everything else up. It's really nice.
Yes, that additional effervescence is really great. And what do you think about that orange scent as you're drinking the cocktail?
It's so hard to tell these days.
Yeah, it just adds just that extra thing. And I always like cocktails where we do have sort of a garnish that has a fragrance instead of something that's just boring.
I mean, really, what's the point?
So yes, the extra orange scent that we have both in the spritzing while I was making the orange twist, on top of having the twist there to smell, just brings in those additional sort of olfactory systems, and that kind of mutes down the bitterness of the Campari.
A good point there.
This tastes a lot like a fall cocktail, kind of like the German parade.
Which is also another reason we wanted to use a German Riesling for this, is because not only the German parade that he sings at, but then he also sings Dankeschön, not only on the parade float, but he sings it in the shower in the morning.
You're doing great.
Also, obviously, this is a red cocktail. We really wanted to represent something that had to do with the awesome red Ferrari that they commandeer from Cameron's dad.
There's nothing else we can do.
Well, I think now it is time to move on to our second cocktail, which is the Save Ferris.
But before we do,
I'm gonna have to ask you for a small favor.
I'd like to stop you for 1 minute, and if you're enjoying our videos, we would really appreciate it if you would like this video down below. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and leave us a comment or hit that little alert button. That way you can get our videos every single week. Different movie, 2 new cocktails,
Same people.
same 2 people.
Her grandmother, too.
All right, on to Save Ferris.
We're going to be using Absinthe, clear raspberry vodka, peach schnapps, peach juice from a can, pineapple juice, half and half, fee foam, black cocoa powder, and gummy bears.
To make Save Ferris, wash a coupe glass with absinthe. In a shaker tin, combine 2 ounces raspberry vodka, 1/2 ounce peach schnapps, 1/2 ounce peach juice, 1/2 ounce pineapple juice, 1 ounce half and half, and 4 dashes of fee foam. Add ice, a spring, and more ice. Cover and shake until chilled. Double strain into the prepared coupe. Place a Save Ferris stencil on top and dust with black cocoa powder. Garnish with 3 warm gummy bears.
And here is the Save Ferris. After you, my dear.
Oh, thanks.
Now with the stencil, we put Save Ferris on top because you had the wonderful idea. She wanted to go after the water tower that has Save Ferris written on it. And you're an overachiever, and I was probably against it because I thought it would take too long, but I think it looks really, really cool.
It's very beautiful and very cold.
You will or should recognize some of the flavors or the spirits in this cocktail if you're a nightclub goer, because it's based off of the all-time favorite white gummy bear shot.
What's that supposed to mean?
But we sophisticated it up a little bit, doing the absinthe rinse, adding in that like licorice / anise flavor, and then even the black cocoa on top.
I think you're wrong.
Another really fun addition is these 3 gummy bears, because you may remember at the end of the movie when Principal Rooney has to swallow his pride and get on a school bus all tore up. And he walks to the back and there's this dorky girl there and he has to sit next to her and she just goes,
Gummy bear? They've been in my pocket. They're real warm and soft.
I mean, a warm gummy bear is really delicious.
You serious?
So this is a nice desserty flavored light drink. But how about you bring in the contrasting? Life moves pretty fast.
I've got it right here in front of me.
So good thing Cameron got out of bed, because he had the most fantastic day of his life.
It's the best day of my life.
pretty much the longest day anyone has had in the history of the world. I mean, what are all the things that they did? They had to pick up Sloan from school,
Yes.
and then they were driving to downtown Chicago. I mean, great day, barely any traffic. They went to the museum. They ate pancreas at some beautiful restaurant. Went to a Cubs game. Went to the top of the Sears Tower, now
Yeah.
the Willis Tower. And then, to top it off, sang in a parade.
Sang in a parade, that's right. And they hung out the hot tub while Cameron had his meltdown.
Yeah. And then he got home right before his parents could catch him.
You knew what you were doing when you woke up this morning, didn't you?
So this movie really got us to thinking about faking sick. Mom and Dad, I wouldn't say, well, no, I did fake sick, sorry guys. But I never did anything like this. I never full on skip school, and it was I just wanted to fake sick and play video games, watch The Price is Right.
You've been saying that since the 5th grade.
We kind of want to know.
Did you ever skip school?
I'm taking the day off. Now get dressed and come on over.
And if you did, what did you do during your day of skipping school? Did you go to a museum?
Go to a baseball game,
to a
sing at a parade float.
Yeah. Did you crash your dad's car?
What'd I do?
Most importantly though, did you get caught? That's the big thing. Did you get caught?
That's true. Ferris had a lot of opportunities where he could have gotten caught, but he rigged a few things up to make sure he wouldn't. And then there were a couple of things that really fell in his favor. I think.
Sometimes you got to get lucky.
All right, well, on that note, we would love to hear your cutting school stories, so let us know below in the comments.
Go suck your head.
We would also like to know what other high school movies should we do? Should we do Fast Times at Ridgemont High, maybe some Dazed and Confused? Those would be some real fun movies to make cocktails for.
High School Musical?
Dry that one out, you can fertilize the lawn.
Maybe in year 8 of this channel. I'm gonna push for that. On that note, we're gonna go do some research. We got some cocktails to make and some movies to watch.
That's right.
So we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers. Dankeschön.
Darling,
Darling, Dankeschön.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.